What if you could save money and the planet at the same time? Imagine a lifestyle that not only benefits your wallet but also contributes to the well-being of our Earth. That's what we're exploring today, the concept of zero-waste living. Its significance can't be overstated as it intertwines the threads of sustainability, financial prudence, and environmental conservation. It's not just about trash, it's about transforming our mindset and our habits. It's time to rethink waste and take action today. Zero-waste living, a concept that might sound intimidating, but is it really? Let's strip it down to the basics. Zero-waste living is all about producing the least amount of waste possible. It's about rethinking our everyday habits and making conscious decisions to minimize our environmental footprint. Now, you might be wondering, how can I achieve this? Well, it's simpler than you think. It revolves around 5 fundamental principles, often referred to as the 5 R's of zero waste: refuse, reduce, reuse, recycle, and rot. Firstly, refuse what you do not need. This could be as simple as declining a plastic bag at the supermarket or opting out of junk mail. Reduce what you do use. This involves buying less and choosing items with less packaging. Thirdly, reuse, by opting for reusable over disposable. This could mean carrying a reusable water bottle or shopping bag. Then comes recycle, but only what you can't refuse, reduce, or reuse. Lastly, rot the rest by composting organic matter. This transforms your kitchen waste into a rich soil supplement for your plants. In essence, zero-waste living is about making mindful choices. It's about considering the entire life cycle of an item before we buy it and how we will dispose of it when we're done. Zero-waste living is not just a trend. It's a lifestyle change that can benefit both your wallet and the environment. Transitioning to a zero-waste lifestyle doesn't have to be difficult or expensive. In fact, with a few simple changes, you can start reducing waste and saving money right away. First off, let's talk about shopping. Many of us are accustomed to grabbing a plastic bag at the checkout, but these bags often end up in landfill or polluting our oceans. An easy solution? Bring your own shopping bags. They're reusable, durable, and can often hold more than their plastic counterparts. Next, consider buying in bulk. Not only can this save you money, but it also reduces the amount of packaging waste. Many stores offer bulk options for pantry staples like rice, beans, and pasta. You can bring your own jars or containers and fill them up directly, bypassing the need for any packaging at all. But what about all those single-use items we use every day? Things like plastic water bottles, coffee cups, and cutlery can add up to a lot of waste. The good news is there are reusable alternatives for nearly all of these items. Consider investing in a reusable water bottle, a coffee mug you can take on the go, and a set of portable cutlery. These items might cost a bit more up front, but they'll save you money in the long run and significantly reduce your waste. Food waste is another area where we can make a big impact. Instead of throwing out leftovers or spoiled produce, consider composting them. Composting is a natural process that turns organic waste into nutrient-rich soil. Not only does this reduce waste, but it can also save you money on garden supplies. Lastly, think about the products you use in your home. Can you switch to a bar of soap instead of a plastic bottle of body wash? Could you use a bamboo toothbrush instead of a plastic one? Small changes like these can make a big difference. Remember, every little step counts. Even if you only implement 1 or 2 of these tips, you're still making a positive impact on our planet. And who knows? Once you start, you might just find that living a zero-waste lifestyle is easier and more rewarding than you ever imagined. Did you know that zero-waste living could also help you save money? Now that's a thought worth pondering over. It's easy to assume that a sustainable lifestyle comes with a hefty price tag, but let's debunk that myth right here, right now. Zero-waste living is about embracing minimalism, reducing our consumption, and reusing what we already have. And guess what? All these practices lead to savings. Let's dive a little deeper into this. First, let's talk about buying less. When we consciously decide to purchase only what we need, we naturally spend less. Our shopping list becomes shorter, our carts lighter, and our wallets thicker. We no longer fall prey to the allure of impulse buys or the siren call of sales. We buy less, but we buy better, opting for quality over quantity. Now let's move on to reusing more. Here, the magic word is repurpose. That glass jar of pasta sauce, it's a perfect container for your bulk-bought grains. Those old t-shirts, they can be transformed into cleaning rags. By finding new uses for things we would otherwise throw away, we not only reduce waste but also save the money we would have spent on replacements. But there's more. Zero waste living also means making the most of what we have. It's about repairing instead of replacing, about nurturing instead of neglecting. It's about appreciating the value of things and not taking them for granted. This mindset not only helps us save money, but also fosters a deeper sense of satisfaction and contentment. And finally, let's not forget about the savings we make when we choose to grow our own food or make our own products. Not only do we save on grocery bills, but we also gain the priceless knowledge and skills that come with self-sufficiency. So you see, zero waste living is not just about doing good for the planet, it's also about doing good for our wallets. It's about making conscious choices that benefit our environment, our health, and our finances. Zero waste living is not just about saving the environment, it's also about sustainable savings. Zero waste living may seem daunting with the challenges it presents, but don't worry, we've got you covered. One of the most common challenges is the perceived expense. It's easy to think that zero waste means investing in expensive reusable items. However, the truth is that it's about reducing, reusing, and recycling what you already have. For instance, instead of buying a brand new set of glass containers, why not reuse the jars from your pasta sauce or pickles? It's not only cost-effective, but also a great way to reduce waste. Another challenge is the lack of accessibility to zero-waste options. Not everyone has a bulk store or a farmer's market around the corner. But remember, zero-waste living is not about perfection. It's about making the best choices within your circumstances. You can start by choosing products with less packaging or buying in bulk online. Then, there's the challenge of convenience. We live in a world where everything is available at the click of a button. It's easy to fall into the trap of buying prepackaged meals or single-use items. But with a little planning, you can overcome this. Prepare meals in advance, carry a reusable water bottle and shopping bag, or choose products that can be refilled. Finally, let's talk about the challenge of feeling overwhelmed. Yes, the transition to zero-waste living can seem like a huge task, but remember, every little step counts. You don't have to do everything at once. Start with one change, like carrying a reusable coffee cup or saying no to plastic straws, and gradually add more. Overcoming these challenges is not about drastic changes, but about making small, sustainable choices that add up. It's about being mindful of the waste we produce and finding creative ways to reduce it. And yes, there will be times when you slip up, and that's okay. The goal is not to be perfect, but to be better. With commitment and a bit of creativity, you can overcome these challenges. So how ready are you to embark on your zero-waste journey? We've covered a lot of ground today. Let's take a moment to recap the key takeaways. Zero-waste living is not just about reducing trash. It's a lifestyle choice that encourages the reduction of waste through recycling, reusing, and composting, ultimately leading us to a more sustainable and eco-friendly life. We've explored practical ways you can adopt this lifestyle. Remember, start small. You can start by refusing single-use items and opting for reusable ones instead. Bring your own bags, bottles, and containers when you go shopping. Buy in bulk to reduce packaging waste, and don't forget to compost your kitchen scraps. Zero-waste living can also be a budget saver. By prioritizing needs over wants, buying less but better quality items, and making use of what you already have, you can save a significant amount of money. We also acknowledge the challenges you might face. It's not always easy to find zero-waste options, and sometimes it can feel like you're not making much of a difference. But remember, every small step counts. Being mindful of your consumption and waste and making a conscious effort to reduce, reuse, and recycle are significant strides towards a zero-waste lifestyle. Imagine a world where everyone made these small changes. The collective impact would be enormous. It's not just about saving money, it's about conserving resources, reducing pollution, and contributing to a healthier planet. So, are you ready to make a difference? It may seem daunting at first, but remember, it's a journey, and every journey starts with a single step. It's time for you to take that step. Remember, every step you take towards zero waste not only saves your money, but also contributes to a healthier planet. Start your zero waste journey today.